Debra Chinkiasu.
Catherine Beatty Tong. Mwah, mwah.
Oh my god, sorry darling, I'm so late.
It's okay lah, darling. I'm so used to it already. Anyway, I was just watching all these videos of the Oscar slapping incident. You're so scary.
These things happen even in the workplace.
Aiyo, your workplace environment sounds so scary. How can you allow such things to happen? You are the manager, right?
Senior manager, not my office lah, but I learned about workplace abuse and harassment, including those against women, from this course my company sent me to about building a fair, inclusive and progressive workplace. Workplace harassment can take on many different forms. Oh, sounds cheap, right? You wouldn't know anything about this lah. You only know about shopping and sales. You went to queue for the moon swatch, right?
Do I look like I need to queue? And anyway, who says I don't know about all these things? You forgot, My Philip runs a company with 50 staff. In fact, recently, he just told me a case of workplace harassment in his office.
Oh my god, did Philip get into trouble?
Of course not my Philip, but one of his female employees reported that her male colleague made advances at her and tried to ask her out. And after she rejected him, he started spreading rumors about her and said that she only got promoted because she flirted with Philip. So scary, right? He even started a group chat to gossip about her. But after doing some investigation, my Philip fired him immediately.
If Philip doesn't know how to handle this situation, the female staff can go to TAFEP, TAFEP. TAFEP will ask the company to investigate and make sure action is taken. TAFEP will guide the company how to manage and prevent future incidents.
Oh, did you have to send your staff there? Is that why you know so much?
Darling, there's nothing wrong with going to the professionals. We should always make sure we are familiar with signs of harm, abuse or violence and where to get help so that we can protect ourselves and help others. But anyway, are you sure there's nothing going on between Philip and the female star?
Choi. My Philip is so devoted to me. You, on the other hand, are so lucky. You don't have to worry about such things happening to you. Because I'm sure mature OLs are not your male colleagues' cup of tea, right?
Debra Chinkiasu, you can't make statements like that disrespect women, I know we are BFFs forever, but everyday action makes a difference. We should always be respectful, even though we're having conversations like that amongst friends.
Oh dear, pardon me, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make such sweeping statements when I only meant to aim at one person. I will be more aware lah.
Debra Chinkiasu, building a fair, inclusive and progressive workplace isn't just about preventing harassment. Let me ask you, if Philip has two equally good candidates applying for a job in his company, one is a woman, one is a man, you tell me lah, who would he choose?
That's so simple. Of course the man, especially if they're both married with children. Don't you know that married female staff are more likely to take childcare leave at the last minute? Oh, but you don't have to worry about that because you menopause already, right?
Debra Chinkiasu, that's such an old-fashioned and prejudiced way of thinking. Hiring someone should be based on merit and not gender. Laws will be strengthened to tackle unfair employment practices of all forms, including those against women.
Catherine Beatty Tong, don't pretend lah. You think I don't know? You yourself always hire the handsome boys to work for you.
Of course not! We have a majority of female employees in our office, okay? And I've even implemented the flexible work arrangements, FWAs, to support those who juggle caregiving duties with their career so that they can have work-life harmony.
Wow, but are you sure you're not one of those who just implement the FWAs but never ever approve your staff's FWA requests? As a manager, you should also know that women are always the one who request for leave when their children are sick or even taking the PSLE.
That's because society expects women to take on more caregiving responsibilities and women end up having a heavier burden, and that shouldn't be the case. Just like you, Debra, you have to do all the housework, right?
Excuse me and Philip, we're equals. We share the housework. I'm not a victim of societal expectations.
Oh, but how would you know if you've not even stepped a foot in or contributed much to society?
Darling, how can you say that? As a wife and mother, I've made so many contributions to society. I'm molding the next generation. You, on the other hand, as a manager,
Senior manager,
should support and inspire and mentor the next generation of female managers as well. Don't always scold them, okay?
Of course I don't do that. To supporting each other as women in all our roles in society.
Girl power! Cheers!
Cheers.
More tea?
Of course. Yummy.
Not ordering food, on diet.